I'm a Blerd who lives alone. So of course as soon as I wake up, I'm gonna feel a little awkward by the silence. Cause what the fuck is a black household with silence? Never! I am a Blerd who lives alone. Of course I'm not gonna have my alarm set for the fucking weekend. My time. Mine. Damn, I did not expect it to be 2:05 though. I'm a Blerd who lives alone. Of course I'm gonna be having myself a late lunch, brunch, whatever the hell you wanna call it, because I was too busy gaming till about 4 to 5 a.m. Thank you Dollar General for having $9 pizzas. A nigga is on a budget this weekend. I'm a Blerd who lives alone. Of course I'm gonna have difficulty picking which game system I wanna play during the day. Nintendo Switch, Xbox One X. Nintendo, fuck, I don't know. I'm a Blerd who lives alone. So of course I'm gonna wake up to an anime that I was watching the previous night. Soul Eater is definitely one of my top 10 favorites. No one can change my mind. I'm a Blerd who lives alone. So of course I'm gonna go to the dollar store across the corner if I feel hungry. I'm a Blerd who lives alone. So of course I'm gonna calculate everything before I purchase it. $1.35, $1, $2.35. That's a steal of a deal. I'm a Blerd who lives alone. Grandma cookies are lit. Lit. I'm a Blerd who lives alone. Of course I'm gonna have t-shirts of anime shows that I really enjoy. And who doesn't like My Hero Academia? I mean, come on, that second season did justice. I'm just saying. I mean, they're about to be on season 7, but that second season will always be lit. I'm a Blerd who lives alone. Of course I'm surprised that Marvel has a Deadpool manga. A manga is basically a Japanese comic book, but backwards. Let me give you an example. You will start left to right, down, back up, right, then down again. And for mangas, it's basically backwards. Where you see my finger is basically how you read the manga. I'm a Blerd who lives alone. Of course I'm not gonna eat Chinese food without chopsticks. Do I look like a fucking peasant to you? Big shout out to Samurai Japanese Cuisine from Belle Vernon, PA. Got myself salon mein and this salmon. This is hibachi grilled salmon. I highly recommend. If y'all live around the Mont Valley area, you know what this is. I highly recommend. Y'all gotta try this shit. I'm a Blerd who lives alone. Of course I'm gonna change my shirt and eat some Breyers ice cream. Cause who doesn't love Breyers? One of the best brands of ice cream to be out there. On everything I love, it's all about Breyers. Stone Ridge is okay too though. With rainbow sprinkles. I'm a Blerd visiting his hometown. Of course I'm gonna go see the welcome sign. Born and raised, born and raised. I'm a Blerd who's visiting his hometown. Of course I'm gonna visit the bakery that I grew up and loved for the rest of my life. I will always love you. I'm a Blerd visiting his hometown. Of course I remember the spot where all the parties used to be popping at. Parties at this fire social hall right here. I can't say too much, just know it was fucking lit. I am a Blerd visiting his hometown. Of course we got a bridge that goes from one block to another block. I'm a Blerd visiting his hometown. Of course I'm gonna see all my nieces and nephews if I get a chance. Oh, look at my niece and nephew, Serenity and Tavian. I'm a Blerd visiting his hometown. Of course, it's a pizza shop. Whew, this is hard. Pizza shop that closed down that everybody, and I mean everybody loves, man. Oh, my heart. Oh, the Zackies, why? Why? They got their own street sign. Man, I'm about to cry. I'm about to cry right now. I'm a Blerd visiting his hometown. Of course, everybody knows about 9th Street Park. I'm a Blerd visiting his hometown. Everybody knows about Mr. Joe's. If I could point my damn finger. If you don't know, take your bitch ass to Joe's. I'm a Blerd visiting my hometown. Of course I'm gonna stop by the cemetery, see my great grandma. I love you, great grandma. I hope for the best. I'm a Blerd visiting his hometown. Of course I'm gonna stop by the gas station, get myself a Klondike bar. Just out of pure curiosity, what would you do for a Klondike bar? I'm a Blerd visiting his hometown. Of course I'm gonna stop by the city park and take a look at all the beautiful nature. I'm a Blerd at work. Of course I'm gonna go to the cafeteria when someone tells me that they got cupcakes. Happy birthday, Peggy. Thank you for bringing cupcakes. I'm a Blerd at work. Of course I'm gonna sleep on my 15-minute break. I'm a Blerd at work. So of course I have a lot of things to think about while I'm at work. Daytona Beach, Florida, or Cherry Grove Beach, North Carolina for my first beach vacation. Look, I appreciate Konami doing their hard work when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh, but I want an augmented reality, not virtual reality. Man, VR be hurting my eyes sometimes, but I appreciate it. I am a Blerd visiting his grandmother. So of course there's pictures of me in the front room. These were actually my early years in the marching band. That's crazy. Oh, senior year of prom, take me back. I am a Blerd visiting his grandmother. So of course there's a bunch of pictures and figurines around the house. I'm a Blerd visiting his grandmother. Of course. There's a cookie jar in the kitchen. This is actually a vintage cookie jar. My great grandmother had it. And ooh, and it's filled with chocolate chip cookies. What a happy day. I am a Blerd visiting his grandmother. Of course I'm going to come over after work even though it's cold. But I'm gonna need some cookies, nigga. I'm a Blerd visiting his grandmother. Of course I left one of my favorite books here. I was only in 4th grade at the Scholastic Book Fair. Man, what a time. What a time, man. I'm a Blerd visiting his grandmother. Of course she has a record player. One of these days, I'm going to ask my grandmother, what's her favorite song from a record player? Like, what's her favorite album? I'm a Blerd visiting his grandmother. Of course I'm going to have cookies to go, because I'm going to need these for work tomorrow. I am a Blerd who just came home from work. Of course I'm going to take a nice relaxing bath before I get my nighttime routine started. I'm a Blerd who just got home from work. Of course I'm going to take my glasses off after working 8 hours a day. My eyes be stressing. I'm a Blerd who just got home from work. Of course I'm going to reorganize my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Just in case you don't know who this is actually one of the Egyptian god cards, Slifer the Sky Dragon. I am so glad I got this binder from Amazon. There's Slifer the Sky Dragon, Obelisk the Tormentor, and we can't forget about the Winged Dragon of Ra now. I am a Blerd who came home from work, so of course I'm gonna reorganize my own Yu-Gi-Oh deck. I'm trying to make myself a whole new deck, just in case that Augmented Reality ever comes out. I am a Blerd who came home from work, so of course I'm gonna check out my new packages. Big shout out to Karate Mar for my 2 packages, which is a couple swords. I got Hattori Hanzo from Kill Bill, as you can see. And then this baby. Oh, this baby. It's my new primal sword. And oh man, you know what? I need to get back into sword training. I've been really lacking lately. I am a Blerd who came home from work. Of course I'm gonna play South Park Stick of Truth. I don't have enough money for Snow Day this week, but hey, Stick of Truth is a good game.